It was a lovely freaking day on the island of Solar. Dennis had arrived. Dennis, you haven't come back since 2005. Yeah, I know. It's been 13 years. Crying out sakes. So Topham Hatt forgave me, and I get to be back on the railway again. Yay! But however, Dennis's driver was feeling really ill, so another driver had to take Dennis's driver's place. The driver did it good for a couple of days until one day the driver lost control. Until Dennis fell into the water, and then then Duncan was up ahead. Duncan was super scared. Dennis let off so much fuel that Dennis landed head first on Boast Road. Luckily, no one was hurt. But then there was even more trouble. Edward up ahead was starting some trucks near a mine. But what Edward didn't know, he was shunting his car. But what he didn't know, that Edward did not read the sign. Danger. Engines must not pass this board. So then, when Edward wasn't looking through the sign, he was shunting back to pull some cars, but it was too late. Edward did not see the sign. He came and crashed into the mine. Oh no, I didn't read the sign, said Edward. Meanwhile, on the other hand, Henry was rushing down the track. Harvey was clearing up some logs. Henry was shut his eyes. Henry closed his eyes. Watch out, Harvey! Dun 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 dun. Luckily, no one was hurt. Henry was still off the tracks. Oh no! They blew off too much steam. Meanwhile, on the other hand, James was lost. James was super happy because he did all his work without complaining. And he got his work done. James, I shall reward you with a new coat of paint. Oh yes, sir. Yes, said James. Oh boy, said James, I cannot wait to get my new coat of paint. I'm gonna look super fabulous, said James. But what James didn't know is that there was another signalman, because the other signalman was also ill. He was such a bad signalman. But the Topham Hatt didn't realize the signalman was not even hired to be there. James was sent off to the wrong line. And there was Boast Road right up ahead. There was a barge. There's a barge up ahead. That might not get my shiny red paint ruined. Take 3. So James was still rolling down the tracks. Except then he started to go forwards. He was heading off a cliff. James was not doing so great. He just got his new coat of paint and so landed head first and crashed. Luckily, no one was hurt. But James crashed. And as James crashed, luckily no one was hurt. Oliver was super shocked. Arthur was also shocked, too. His driver was not even paying attention. He was looking at James's accident. That he forgot about the controls, that one of Arthur's brakes snapped, and there was a signal box. And then Arthur could head through it. But it was too late. Arthur crashed into the signal box. He almost crashed. Luckily, no one was in there. Because if someone was really in there, someone would have died or really gotten hurt. Well, let's just pretend this never happened.